Okay, hello and welcome back to Humankind. So, we left off, the greens here, the Mauryan. Again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing these things correctly. I know Aztecs though. They're attacking the Aztecs. How effective they are at attacking the Aztecs, I don't know. But if we can bolster our units here and make sure we've got a force protecting our northern cities, we can probably launch an attack of our own at the Aztecs. I think we can take a CAD. I think we can absolutely take a CAD. So, I'm going to station some units up here, just recovering. We are going to see what this result is. Pox on the wind. The Empire spans many cities and enjoys a period of peace. However, while citizens worry less about the horrors of war, other fears prey on their minds. The citizens are afraid. The city squares rife with hearsay. Rumours across the land speak of a terrible malady laying entire communities to waste. The sufferers, bloodied and bedridden. What will you do? We can lock down and lose industry but gain stability, or ignore for bad consequences. That's a bit on the nose at the moment. Oh well. Oh, we'll lose some industry, man. But that said, I mean, look at Babylon now. It's getting 100 and odd industry a turn. Jesus Christ, look at that, man. That is something else. Holy hell, we are getting some really good benefits now. Let's see what we can do though in terms of our military soon. By the time these have finished building these infrastructures, why is it taking that long? Can it be done without strategic resources deposits? Okay. So is it just putting the... Is it just putting it into lumberyard instead? It is. So why did it even allow me to do that? Oh, I bet it allowed me to do it because that was there maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I bet it allowed me to do it while we were holding this city. That's probably what it was. Cheaper industry? Yeah, that sounds good to me. And we can get some science. Okay. And some influence. What do we need more of? Food could look a bit better now. We'll put some infrastructure down. That'll be 9 turns. That should give us enough time to really start pumping out some science. Yeah, 8 turns. Yeah, so we'll research pikes. Ooh. Even I'm curious what's going to happen here. Oh no, they've still got Hunnic hordes. It's like zombies. It's like zombie survival, you know, zombie Hun survival. Yeah, if we are going to attack them, we need spearmen to deal with the Huns. And I'd like the crossbowmen as well. If we can get some spearmen and crossbowmen, so then when they try to kite us, we just basically gun them down with crossbows. You know, ye olde gun. We ye olde gun them down with crossbow bolts. Right. Have a drink and good to go. Let's see what we've got. We've got... So, still got these two units just kind of sat. Well, two armies, not individual units, right? So, what can we do? What can we do? I mean, we have to get that. It will be 7 turns before we've got things, so 4 turns. We could use some stability. 5, 6, 7. There we go. Perfect. Speaking of stability, how is Babylon doing? Right. Could do a comms quarter. Farmers quarter. Right. Could put one there, perhaps. Regain that stability and maybe put in a public fountain. Ooh, Sipar can be doing some things. Okay, let's have a look. There will be less food, significantly less food. But I could surround it with market quarters. And it gives +3 money per adjacent. But it would be replacing industry there. And I can only put another one there. So I could get up to +6 money, but I'd have to build 2 districts that take up stability. And let me guess, because this is a forest, yeah, that would... Both of these would actually be way better suited as industry quarters. Right, well, maker's quarter, whatever it is, but... Right, we'll just go for the food. And Leventa. Have they just been producing these? Can it be done without the strategic resource deposits? Copper. But we have copper. Hang on. Do we use one each time? Ah, so this provides a certain amount of copper that we can't now, that we're now overusing. I get it. Okay. So we've got some surplus that I could use to produce something else now. We'll get some stability. Right. I'll end that turn there.
Speak. I promise to pretend to listen.
Ooh.
I must protect my people. I must destroy you.
I do not shy away from adversity.
Right, we need to move this force upwards. And we also must do with this force up here. Get them stationed along the borders. Looks like the Greens actually defended here somehow. Dragons of the battlefield. Tales of other empires boasting fire-breathing engines is spreading like wildfire through your own ranks, driving interest in weapons powered by gunpowder. Now one such scorched and blackened armament has been scavenged from a recent battlefield. What should you do? Display to get movement speed, study for experience gain, or deconstruct. Ooh, we get a new army unit. Ooh. Arquebuses. Oh, we've got some guns. We have guns. Oh my god, we've got some guns. Okay, now we will actually gun them down. Just about to figure out crossbows. Suddenly obtains guns. Men, I decided that that we will be moving to a new culture. It is called America. We will be doing this as of now. You know, everyone else there with swords, you know, the leader pulls out a Glock. Riding into battle on horseback, firing it sideways like a gangster. Okay, so we probably want to stop using spears by now, and you know, sticks with pointy ends and things like that. We probably want to start really plowing ahead with some proper military. Have we got? Come on, one turn. We need one turn to get them right. Build an infrastructure that will take one turn, Carthage. Walls. Fantastic idea. You will produce a force that will attack Akkad from this direction. Babylon, you will create a force that will attack from this direction. These armies will hold the Northern Realms as best they can. Oh, we can promote them now. Oh, yes, they're not going to be crap anymore. Right, hang on. There it is. It costs us 100 per unit, but... Ooh. But it's worth it. Oh god, we're losing so much money suddenly. Ah. Pain. Pain. We need money. We need money. Big time we need money. How's about... How does this sound? Commons Quarter, market, market, market. Well, market, market there, because it's next to it. Market there, but it is on industry. It is on woodland. That could be really good industry. We can at least do these two and put a commons quarter though, can't we? Let's do that. Right. What? No, a harbour. The game recommends here for 22 food. Jesus Christ, what? And here we will need... Wow, we can produce them very quickly. We'll station them there. They might be able to push out actually, they're such strong units now. Wow. But we need to sort our money problem. We suddenly have a horrible money problem. Okay. Let's have a look. So, crossbowmen. We'll have 3 spears, 2 crossbows. This unit can move out. And we'll just start exploring up here. As we will do here. Go. Mush. Come on. Right, clicked like 3 times. Right. We will require money. We will need lots of money. We will require all of the money, in fact. 3 money. Money on market quarters per adjacent market quarter plus 2 money on market quarters. That's what we want. Right, that's what we want. Market quarters. We could go, I guess. Somewhere where we can put them adjacent. Not really a good spot for it here. If I were being honest. Right. Let's see if we can figure this out in Babylon. There. That might do it. Carthage, how are we looking? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Can get a few money quarters there, some, well, market quarters, whatever it is. Right. Bell Station. Oh, that flicked the camera over, didn't it? Right. And we are moving in. It says just a giant mega city. And all of these are just quarters. Well, I mean, outposts. Jesus Christ. The unknown feel differently about you. Teutons. Okay. Gilgamesh. Right. Not that we know who they are, but they apparently know of us. Let's see if we can get scouting here. Try and find our way to higher ground. Survey the area. So I'm beginning to think that they've just got one giant mega city. We need this money problem sorting soon though. Babylon's on the case. We can only hope that they actually figure it out. There we go, there's a city. Are they scouts? Saboteurs? Can sack and guard sides. Nasty sods.
5 market quarters is a nice start to a healthy bank account and visits from previously unheard of relatives.
+7 now. Yeah, we can stop the bleed here. Get some market quarters down in our major cities. It'll not be a problem soon enough. Right, Carthage. +8 there. +5 there, but with them being next to each other and so on, and we can build the Not the fishmonger. We want the food market. And that should give us a very healthy amount of income. This should drop down into the 30s or so, I reckon.
Let's fight! Advancing the artillery. Move out.
Right, let's not overdo it with losing stability just yet. We could put a... Yeah, I do reckon if we put one here, maybe not now, but eventually when we reunite these lands, we will surrender... Well, no, we won't surround it with quarters, will we? Because they'll all be strategic resources. Do they count as quarters? They are actually, they're all quarters already, so... When we eventually retake this, because if I actually win this war, I am absolutely taking this territory as part of a grievance. That'll all count as adjacency, it'll give me some bonus stability back. That should end the turn then for that round, and here... Right, the war is over between them and the Greens. Let us see what we can do.
Let's take them.
Ooh, guns. Ooh. We don't have to attack them. They have no ranged units. As long as we protect our ranged units, they can do nothing. Yeah, every attack they do when they leave their fortifications will just wear them down. Like there, going against the spears. Spears are brilliant in defense.
Have at them.
Let's go! Let's go! Here we go!
Get ready. Attack.
Let's go!
They aren't left with much of a choice. I think we're seeing the end of the Aztec era. The Aztec Empire will fall. It will crumble under our mighty, mighty new guns. Everything was going well for the Aztecs until their enemies invented guns. And we didn't lose a single unit. Let's have a look at that map now. Yep, 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 yep. That cultural map's suddenly looking a bit funny, ain't it? Oh, look at all that. Ooh. All of that's just been annexed because they'd put it all into this one super city. And the next thing is the capital. Ooh. Oh God, why have they got so much boats that are just sat there? What are they doing with us? Good Lord. And suddenly, because we've got that, our money problems are solved. Oh, that's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. Look at that. Wow. Are these afraid of me yet? Ooh, they're getting war support though, aren't they? You do not want a war with me. I have started to eclipse you all in science. I have a fresh, shiny new army with actual modern units, you know, quote unquote modern. Yeah, it's still just guys with pointy sticks, but hey, they are very pointy sticks now. What era unit is that? What the hell on earth is that? Okay, I don't like that being on my borders. I think they're planning a surprise war. Plus 17 now. We will move forward a bit, as we will here. We will wait for healing with both armies. We are close to moving to the next era. The slingshot here is real. We've been... It's... And I will say, though I've not played any Civ on the channel or anything, if you'd ever seen me play Civ, how it usually goes is I start the game by forward settling and massively expanding, at which point I'm really brittle with barely any military strength, which I actually can get easily rushed down, but usually then, in the sort of medieval era, I basically just go to war and destroy my nearest neighbour. Then I spend basically the entirety of the Renaissance period kind of consolidating all my lands and bolstering the economy, and usually by the industrial era, playing as usually the British, I basically, well, not British, it's like England, but Queen Victoria, but normally by the time I get to the industrial era and I start getting coal, I will suddenly massively catapult forwards, as I then basically go and just use my superior navy to just invade everything that's on a coast. And the amount of coal generators causes a great flood due to the climate DLC that got added in. And then as the world floods, I just invade everything on the coast as the coast just slowly creeps up on people. It's a very fun play style. But I think we're seeing something similar here with I've been on the back foot all game, suddenly my science has gone ahead, they finally started to show signs of waning, and I've been able to find an opening and basically crush them. They're fighting this. No. I lost it. You are kidding me. You're... Right, I'm not trusting that again. Screw that. Right. The wages of war. New civic for army wages. We've got plenty of points. What can we go? Paid. Stability on city that you occupy. Stability on garrison. Money from ransacking. Combat strength bonus. When... yeah, we're gonna go for stability.
If an army
I've
wants
been having stability
reliable
issues.
soldiers, they had best provide a reliable income.
Their
It's always
support
so
is waning,
excruciating to hear.
but not completely, meaning that right now... Ooh, we've got enemy forces moving in. Where are they heading? North or south? Because I want to intercept them. We've still easily got enough to take the city. 2 armies and it's undefended. All their units were down waging wars elsewhere. Right. Tile is that? Is that like swamp? Woodland? Is it because there's a harbour next to it? So wherever I put it, it'll be about +7-ish. Right. Woodland, 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 woodland. We're getting plenty of food. This will probably be... What kind of industry can I expect here? It's actually very good because it's rocky. It's not as good as the woods. These aren't great. They're only +4 or so, but I bet this is good farmland. Not particularly. However, next to an astronomy area, that would produce a nice amount of science, but not of an overwhelming amount more. On the other hand, I could just accept the fact that I'm producing my money elsewhere. this is more of an industrial hub. And I think that's probably the right idea. We can just put that somewhere where it's not really of any particular use. Yeah, they are heading north. They're trying to send a relief force to the city. We shall see if we can intercept. Hmm. 11. 7 money there. Huh. Maybe just some infrastructure works. That could be good. Get that stability in. Then start expanding again. Ooh, they're not sure what to do now. They're panicking. They're panicking. How much can these move? They bravely ran away, away, they bravely ran away. Let's see what happens when we just approach them, eh? Right. Let's have a look what we can do here then. They really don't like those crossbowmen being behind them. The really funny thing is, they're all Huns. They're ranged units. But Hunnic hordes are finally going to be just shot down. They're going to be cut to shreds here. They can't attack these in melee. They can't risk getting close to these melee units. The pikemen will absolutely shred them. If they try to shoot the crossbowmen, they won't do much, because it's ranged versus ranged. If it were normal cavalry units, they'd actually kill the crossbowmen. They'd be dead by now. But then they'd have to charge into the pikemen. We've completely countered them here. This army is a perfect counter to the Huns, basically, and it's technologically advanced. We will absolutely shred them, finally. Right. So, we have a unit of guys with guns. We have a unit of crossbowmen. We've got another unit of crossbowmen. Who actually managed to get in range. And some pikes. Right, okay. So I'm just getting asked a few things on the moment, so I'm back though, so we'll see about, I think we can probably get a unit in, can't get them in there, ooh. Let's start hitting them there. We can shoot those. And those. The Aztecs do not know what to do. They have been completely blindsided. Right, let's have a look. We can... Okay, let's see what these can do. We can basically just decimate a unit of our choice here. Same here, we can just go in and destroy these. Ah, you can't move and shoot them with ranged. Okay. Never mind, we'll just finish them off the old-fashioned way. We've got all pointy stick up the backside of the horses. There we go. Losses 10% health. They lost their entire army. Nothing is left. We are now making 76 money per turn. We've completely solved our money problems and then some. We have more than bounced back. No one is now capable of holding us back in this region. Not only are we going to be securing the area down here, I think we are absolutely going to be able to take a CAD out at will. Whenever we decide we just don't want to be dealing with them anymore, we can just take that out. I would suggest doing it quickly. And the Greens are absolutely no match anymore. We've fought them already, we know what their military is roughly composed of. They are no real threat. And we can probably take the Aztecs' capital here before we lose war support. We are almost at max. They are falling to bits. We should have this. We will at least end this with Knossos. We will likely, highly likely, keep their capital from this. But I am off. I will see you in the next episode. I'm going to call it here. I think that's a nice point to stop, as we've just eliminated this unit. I'll drop down a save, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then.